This is Brian. Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Super Mario RPG for the SNES. I think this should be the final episode of the series here, because we're in the factory and I think we're almost at Smithy. So I'll go ahead and finish it up and give you my closing thoughts and comments on the game and on the series here. Alright, but let's move on. Factory Chief. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. Harumph. You'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke. I don't know if it really matters. The gun yoke is probably tougher than the Chief, so I think I'll just take the Chief out first, or try to, because it'll probably be a little faster to get rid of him, I would think. That's a pretty big attack. Definitely need to heal everybody with Toadstool. Alright, it's the Chief. Now let's see what this guy's got. Another group hug should get us about back up to full. Yeah, so I mean, we do have kind of a boss rush here at the end, but I mean, that's pretty typical for a lot of RPGs. Alright, got another one. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Sure we are. Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... Come on, let's get this show on the road. And remember, the last button that picked Mallow up controlled the crane, so I guess that's what's going to happen here again. There it comes. Use that to take us over to the pipe and go down there where the weapons are coming from. Hey! There's the last star piece. Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy. Stop making those things and hand over the star piece, now. Huh? So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over. Get out of my castle. My. We're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through any more. Just give us a star, now. Harumph. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here, now. I'll crush you all. And we got some different final boss music going here. I'll hold off on using any items yet here, I think. See how things go at first. That probably could hurt. Yeah, hurt Bowser quite a bit. And he creates enemies to help him out. Viper. And I guess we can actually attack the smelter too. Why don't we go ahead and do that? If we can defeat it, it'll take care of his source of summons or extra helpers, whatever you want to call them. Sword Rain. That's a different one. I don't know if that's the maximum number of helpers he can have at a time, or if he can get more than 2. Seems to me like the way the battle screen is set up, that he can probably only have 2. I don't intend to find out, though, because I think we'll go ahead and beat the smelter here. Hopefully before he has a chance to bring in any more guys in. And that could be enough to take Bowser out. Wasn't keeping that close at the crack on his HP. Okay, this will probably do it. Oh, no, missed Bowser. And the smelter is dead. We can't target it anymore. So there is that, at least. Since I have plenty of FP and hers doesn't take that much, might as well keep using those heals to keep us topped off. Especially when stuff like that happens. But definitely nothing that we can't handle here so far, it seems like. No! Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak, so stop shaking the floor. How utterly annoying. Huh? What the? How in the heck? And yeah, Smithy broke the factory floor there, the platform we were on. And we fall to this area that looks like it's full of scrap metal. No! Ooh! I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. Show you my true power. Teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. No! Whoa! Come on, you puny ants. So, yeah, his head looks like that. Like there's another big head behind us there in the background that looks kind of the same. I don't know if that means there's been more than one Smithies or if he remakes his body. Hard to say. Either way, the battle continues on. Now we're in a different form, and I think we got some different music again. And yeah, he can change his head, and that changes his attack mode. I think the body's what we got to take out overall. Go ahead and use my energizers here. Should be the last battle, so we don't have anything to save them for. See how much Mario can hit with that lazy shell. Whoa, I can't move. Alright, so his body's paralyzed now, so I don't know if that means you have to take out both of them or if the head's the main target. Must have pretty high defense, because even Mario there didn't do much damage. And that's one thing too about when he changes his heads, the different heads do have different statistics as far as what their weaknesses are and what they'll do. This one's a magic-based one, I believe. Still can't target the body, so doing some pretty good damage to this one, though. Fear Rain. But if we can do over 1,000 HP and damage with Bowser and Mario in each turn, should go pretty quickly, I would think. We've seen that attack can do quite a bit. Waha! I am burning with power! I'll let Toadstool bring Bowser back. Well, that didn't last long. Can attack his body again. Which, I mean, I think that was when he said I'm burning with power or whatever. timing's off. If I could have her bring Bowser back up and then get another turn, I'd go ahead and use something like use a red essence or something to give him invulnerability for 3 turns. But every time I bring him back up, it seems like he's getting hit with an attack that'll take more HP away than what I'm storing to him. We'll see if my luck's better this time. Well, see who that hits. Okay. Okay. I'll use a group hug anyway to get him back up to life, get him back up to full HP, so that once the status, or once the defense is gone, we'll at least be back up. No holding back on items here anymore. No reason to. I did get a rock candy. Go ahead and use that here. Whoa, it can't move. Alright. So the body's down again. I think this looks like a cage with a face in it. I think this head has really high defense. No, maybe not. I guess maybe that's higher than the other one. I think though this is basically him in defense mode. So he won't do too much damage to us now, but we're not going to do as much damage to him either. And now his body's back. And he uses for cover, but that's even Peach's attack is enough to take that much out. And we got him to where he can't move again. Attacking the head. What else do I have? I guess I never used the Yoshi cookie. Why don't I show you what that does? Guess I don't really know what the hell that did. Did it steal an item from him? Didn't tell us what it was, if it was. Looks like he inflicts status effects on us in the treasure box form here, or maybe it's just random attacks. Alright. This is back to the physical offense form, I believe. Yoshi candy is what this. Why don't I use that on Mario? See what that does. Did it just bring back 100 HP? That's not much if that's all it was. Got a freebie, so I got my ice bomb back. Or another one at least. Scarecrow. I wonder if that means he'll turn us into scarecrows? Yeah, looked like he tried to. Glad I got a few of those pick-me-ups. Back to the box. Just for the status effect, I'll use a therapy on Mario there. Okay. Not 100% sure what that Shredder move does. Mystery egg. I don't think we've used that either. Not exactly sure what it did either. Use that ice bomb, it'll hit both at least. And we got another one. Alright, we're back to this one. He does a lot of damage, but we can do a lot of damage to him. Oh, looks like that was enough. Whoa! My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it. I'm finished. Done for. Whoa, no! Alright. Beat Smithy, it looks like. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. Alright, there we go. 7 star pieces. Thank you, everyone. Star Road is back to normal, and... And I guess that means Gino will be going home. I don't remember. Yeah, I was gonna say, does it leave the doll behind? Yep. The sword disintegrates. I guess all that's left is the hole that was punched in Bowser's roof when it came in. Mallow's home with his people in Nimbus Land. I don't remember if there's any more dialogue or if it's just visual cutscenes like that. I would guess they're all going to be like that. Yep, Bowser and the troops fixing the castle. Johnny Jones, the shark guy. I guess this means we're going to get 7 cutscenes, 1 for each star. Rocco's racing against Yoshi. Guess that's Todovsky at Tadpole Pond teaching music. We got Booster and Valentina getting married. She seems to be the one that's more interested than Booster. Don't blame him. We got Mario and Toadstool. And then we get the credits. Yes. That looks like Luigi. with a band full of toads. There's the bus with the royal family from Nimbus Land. Yes, and Mallow has his symbols. Frogfucius and the tadpoles. I don't know how the tadpoles are floating, but guess we won't worry too much about that. The moles with a bomb. It is lit. They don't seem too worried about it. Some main chomps dragging Bowser's entire keep. Poor Dodo's carrying Valentina in a litter. Guess that's Booster on the train. Yeah. Because he did have a train in his tower. The Snippet's chasing a beetle. Bowser's breathing fire there, chasing after Booster. Got his little transportation device. The same thing he's in the final battle in Super Mario World. Then we have all of the robot enemies coming here, including Smithy. Johnny and his crew has the sunken ship there. Now the sun sets and now everything's lit up for a nighttime parade. Looks like the toads' heads are glowing. So we got a mushroom, a flower, and then I would bet we'll probably see a star next. Kind of the three most iconic items, I suppose, in Mario. Yep, there's the star, and it's got Mario and Toadstool on it. Got the castle in the background there. Looks like that's where they're gonna stop it, probably. That's supposed to be Gino, I suppose? Or the spirit that had inhabited him? Because I guess Gino is the name of the doll itself, so yeah. Yeah, that's right, he said he had that weird name that we couldn't pronounce. It was just, like, gibberish. And from what I understand, the fireworks here at the end, the display depends on how many fireworks you actually bought from that mole guy in Moleville. So I think we ended up buying 3. So the more by, the more fireworks you're going to see here, or better the display. I don't know if they just don't have any fireworks if you don't have any, or if you don't buy any of them, or what happens. Or maybe it affects that thing at the end there. We got a flower. I don't know, I'd have to look it up, because I haven't played through it enough times, or not in a row to the point where I would remember what I had last time. The end. Alright, we come to the end of a very good game there. One of the best RPGs for the SNES. And I mean, that's saying a lot, because I think some people would probably regard SNES as one of the best RPG consoles that have come out so far. I mean, I know like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 have a lot of great games also, and like some of the Game Boys or the handheld Nintendo systems have quite a few good games too, but SNES really had a lot of classics. Some of the games that a lot of people would consider are very high on their all-time favorite list. Like this one, and Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 2 and 3 for the US, or what would be 4 and 6 internationally. Those are all really great RPG games, so I'd rank this one up there really high on that list. I played through it all the way through to beat it. This is probably my third or fourth time, but I've played and started the game dozens of times probably. Just, you know, on different playthroughs you don't always get all the way through sometimes. Get distracted and start a different game for some reason. But for the playthrough, I wanted to go through and try and show you everything that I could here. I think we got most of the items, got all the hidden chests, and I showed you or talked about a lot of the hidden stuff or side stuff that you could get, even if I didn't get it. Like, I didn't complete the race at Yoster's Isle, and I didn't get the 100 or the 30 jumps that you need to get for the items in Monstro Town. But we beat Jinx, and we beat Culex, so I mean, I think those are supposed to be the two toughest optional bosses. And we got the lazy shells, and we got to the casino, so got a lot of that stuff. Now, I mean, you could tell it was pretty easy. I didn't really have too many times where I was in really big trouble. Culex almost beat me, of course, and Jinx, that final battle was pretty tough. But I mean, you could just level up a little more and then it wouldn't be very hard. But if you do that for the optional bosses, if you're powerful enough to beat them, then you can see that, yeah, the end of the game isn't really that hard. Even Smithy himself wasn't too much of a threat to me. Especially with the lazy shell on. So if you want to challenge yourself a little more, I guess I'd recommend not using the lazy shells. And I tried to fight as many enemies as I could going through areas to kind of show all the different enemies. But once again, if you want a little more of a challenge, maybe try running away from as many enemies as you can or avoiding them, so you could keep your levels a little lower. And other than that, I guess we'll probably go ahead and call it good for the series here. I hope you enjoyed it. And next, at this time slot, I think the next game I plan on starting is Chrono Trigger. That's also an SNES game. I'm going to play the SNES version of it. That could possibly be my favorite game of all time. And it's very high up on a lot of people's lists. So look forward to starting that. I expect the first episode, I'll be dropping that tomorrow after you see this. So remember, if you have been enjoying this content, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.